What is more than 26 feet long, lives as long, if not longer, than a human, and lives in a box? An orca whale. More commonly known as a killer whale, although they look like whales because of their size, they're actually just giant dolphins. These incredibly majestic creatures have been incorrectly reported to visitors by SeaWorld experts to live only 25 to 35 years, and almost a third of the population has dorsal collapse. This information couldn't be further from the truth. The average lifespan of a killer whale is up to 50 to 60 years old for males and 80 to 90 years old for females, and less than 1% of orca whales in the wild have a collapsed dorsal fin. Killer whales have the second biggest brain on Earth. After an MRI, researchers found that the part of the brain responsible for processing emotion extends out much farther than in other animals, including humans. Researchers concluded that these animals probably have a very complex emotional life. In captivity, this creature that has not only been separated from its family, but its complex matriarchal pod, becomes extremely sad. And the relationship is further stressed when a killer whale in captivity gives birth and then is separated from its child. With a gestation period of 17 months, 8 more months than a female human, the animal is separated from the young in captivity and then mourns by isolating itself and making loud, unfamiliar sounds that could only be considered comparable to long-range calls of mourning and unexpected loss. These animals have killed trainers and killed each other in captivity to establish dominance or to take out frustration. 44 orcas were reported as killed in captivity, and documented cases of trainers actually killed or attacked by the whales are 4. Orcas are very complex mammals with very complex social structures and emotional lives. In the wild, they can swim up to 100 miles in a day and need large areas of space. Remember, these animals were captured, rely on their pods for support and food, and are being kept for training and show. Keeping these whales in tanks is like keeping a dog in a cage for decades. This type of confinement and lack of stimulation drives the whales crazy and depresses them. The collapse of the dorsal fin could be similar to erectile dysfunction in older men. What can you do? If you want to learn more about the injustice done to orcas, you can watch the documentary Blackfish, which can be found on Netflix, iTunes, and Amazon. If you want to go one step further, you can join PETA and their Orca Valentine campaign. Tweet the hashtags Orca Valentine, Blackfish, Action Team to SeaWorld. These are amazing animals that deserve to be free. For more information, go to uswhales.org to learn more.